Hehehe and welcome. To another PrisciTV day at the PrisciTV channel lol. Hi Ace. Hi Onolith. Hehehe voice. Hey thanks I am glad mad. Prisci and classy lolalol. Hi Moppy. Hello J-Rod. Hi Gooseco. Hi Doc. And hello my internet fellas from all around the world. I hope everyone is doing good today. It's almost Friday, yay. The sun never settles. I wonder what that means. How can you steal time? Is this a new superpower? That I'm not aware of. 100 climate is crazy. I get it now, empires and stuff lol. Human things. What the fuck lol. Here for the moment. Actually meme. Bro searching for my actually me and I need to pass this to get to that image lol. Anyways lol. I can't find my actually meme. Womp womp wah wah wah. Stuff that happens, I guess. Prisci core. Whatever this core is. Lola lola lolo. No, it means that I'm crazy cause I have a ton of images. No need for big thinking. Lola lolo.
Yeah. Yeah.
King of Pinatas, thanks for the subbies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Distract you from the truth? Damn, they got me. On 4K. Well, actually 4K is kinda old on UHD 8K.
Yeah.
120 FPS. Anonymous thanks you for the subby. No, please think you head is better with ideas. Empty head is boring and not cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
First, how do you become a fart?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, here we go again. The soul fart and stuff. Lolololo. Derp is cute but smart. If cuter be smart, be like Prisci. I'm kidding, I'm an empty coconut. Analith thanks you for the subbies. Moppy lololololol. Men, what the fuck, lololololol, too funny. Too deep and funny. Let me get me tin foil hat. Correct fart frequencies? Lol.
Ja.
The fuck I am reading lol. Lolololo. Nah y'all nasty lolololo. Or poetic. Lolololo. Gotta really feel the cosmos for that one. What do you mean, like the fart? Bruh. The real intellectual topics.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is traf?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What do I am even reading?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop this. Lololol. WTF lolololo. Gotta hit the correct note. Cherry Meowster thanks you for the subbies. Guys, this fart topics is being too loud. We gotta chill. Lol. Chill fart.
Kawaii farto.
No way voice just said that lolololo. The fart chain lolalalal. Men, I can't stop laughing is too much. The more silence, the more deadly? What do we think is that an universal law? Do y'all think that statement is correct? Lola lola lol. Interesting poll, thanks for y'all participation. From experience they said lol. Moving on. Today we have variety, but as always, cool variety. Thanks for being here and clown with me about random stuff. I always appreciate it. Is fun AF. Thanks also for sending vids. Let's start with some Vita, shall we? Let's start with some vids, shall we? The first one is interesting. I sent a micro camera down 100 holes on the ocean floor. Basically ocean gotcha. So I wonder what the video would find. Ocean topics are always curious.
This is perhaps the world's smallest underwater camera, and in this video I'm going to send it down 100 holes on the ocean floor to see what's hiding in them. Oh dear. Oh dear. It just attacked the camera.
But let's rewind to before the camera went into caves, sponges and sea cucumbers' buttholes.
Here goes nothing.
to hole number 1.
Oh, there's a perfect little burrow just there. There's definitely something down there. That is a deep, dark hole. Whoa, it's a little jawfish.
This is a variable jawfish, so named because of its ability to change colour.
Bro looks so concerned.
This individual has likely turned orange to signal a readiness to mate, which is in stark contrast to their more typical brown coloration. They're called jawfish for a couple of reasons.
The first one is that the males will actually brood the eggs in their mouths. And the second reason, and this one's just demonstrated it very well, is that they also move the rocks around their burrows using their big mouths. And this guy's just
home
picked a
invasion
pebble
is
up and
not
stuck
cool.
it over the top, so I can no longer see him.
But whilst some holes are carefully excavated by a single occupant, others are chaotic, packed with species competing for shelter, space, or the best hunting spots, like in hole number 13.
Right, let's see what's in this little hole. It's a big crevice underneath this big concrete mooring block. But we'll send in the spy camera. Whoa, what is that?
Hole 13 was guarded by a pair of red sand perch, bottom dwellers that blend perfectly with the rubble, ambushing crustaceans and darting into cover when disturbed. This one wasn't too happy about my micro camera going into his cave.
Oh dear, I can feel something attacking the camera.
But other creatures in hole 13 seemed much less interested in venturing outside. A large deadly cone snail was hunkered down in the sand, and a couple of brittle stars were tucked deep inside the crevice, waiting till dusk when they venture out to hunt. 2 different species of moray eel also slithered through the tight tunnels and passageways underneath the big block. But perhaps the most interesting resident of hole 13 was this critter. This is a boxer or pom-pom crab, a small crustacean that's evolved a very unique method of deterring predators and catching food. Each crab picks up a pair of small anemones in its nippers that it carries around wherever it goes. The crab uses these anemones' stinging tentacles to catch food drifting through the water, but also for deterring predators that might see it as an easy
Looks like
snack.
palms.
If it loses one, or both, its days are numbered, although they are known to steal anemones from their neighbours. However, whilst for the most part the critters lurking in hole 13 were safe, other holes are much more dangerous places to hide, like hole number 27.
Let's send her in.
This hole was home to one of the most intelligent predators in the ocean, that's so well camouflaged, I only noticed it when looking back at the footage. This is a day octopus, the largest species of reef octopus in Indonesia. Whilst these cephalopods do venture out to feed during the day, they spend a lot of time curled up in holes and under ledges. Perhaps this hunting technique is more effective, as small reef fish wander in search of shelter. Other hole-dwelling predators, though, don't hunt during the day, waiting till nightfall to venture out onto the reef. And one of them, armed with large fang-like teeth, was hiding out in hole number 35.
There's a big crack and crevice underneath this rock. Let's get the trusty camera in there and see what's hiding in it. Oh, actually, I can already see something. It looks like a big tail. Oh, yeah, that's a big fimbriated moray eel. So this guy here is a fimbriated moray eel, and like all moray eels, he's a crepuscular hunter. So he'll be sitting out here during the day underneath this coral bummy.
Nightmare
and as the
looking.
sun starts to go down, he'll venture out onto the reef to hunt all these little fishes.
Although no time is wasted, for during the day they seek shelter inside these crevices filled with cleaner shrimps that carefully pick away at parasites stuck to the eel's body. This is symbiosis. The moray gets free treatment, whilst the shrimp gets an easy meal, whilst also being guarded by one of the most feared predators on the reef. A white-eyed moray also tried to get in on the action in hole number 35, but after seeing the fimbriated moray's weaponry, decided it should probably go and find another hole to slither into. However, not all holes and crevices are so busy. Many, like holes 36, 37 and 38, were old burrows, now filled in with sand.
Oh, false alarm. This one's been filled in by something. The hunt continues.
Other holes are decoys, used to distract predators that are highly adapted to crawl or swim down them, like this snake-like creature.
Maybe I need to follow this guy. He'll be able to find some good holes and burrows for me.
No, I haven't.
This is a banded snake eel, and they mimic the sea crate. This one isn't harmless though, unless you're a small little crustacean or mollusk buried under the sand, in which case he's probably your worst nightmare. There you go, look. Now he's digging around. Oh, he's just found a very deep hole here. He's having a good old rootle around in there. Maybe I need to get the camera down there. Oh, there we go, look. He's found something, I think.
But most hole-dwelling critters don't give up without a fight, and after putting my camera down the hole this snake eel was digging around in, I understood why it wasn't successful. This small burrowing shrimp is difficult to identify, but it didn't hesitate to attack the large shiny object that had been lowered into its burrow. I'm sure it likely does the same to any predators that reach in with their elongated bodies or sensory tentacles. It was also very relentless.
So I've put the camera down all 5 holes, and in every single one I've been attacked by the same shrimp, so I guess he's got a little network of tunnels underneath here. You'd think he'd spread them out a bit and make them a little bit more discreet, but I guess not. I'm getting a bit tangled up in this thing though, hang on a second. Where are we? Oh, there we go, that's better.
But some hole-dwelling critters are armed with much more devastating weaponry, like the critter in hole number 51.
I just saw something poking its head out of this one, so let's get the camera in there. We're quite deep down now though, so I hope my poor little camera doesn't break under the pressure. Oh dear, it just got smacked. Let's go back in.
These mantis shrimps carefully create their burrows, removing sand and debris as the currents push it in, and quickly fleeing when they sense danger. They're also not afraid to use their clubs to deter predators, or spy cameras, from venturing too far into their favourite hiding holes.
Alright, I'm tempting fate now. Supposedly they can break oh, it's just turned off. Oh, it's back on, good. Oh, I thought it was broken then.
But much larger critters with much more dangerous weaponry also burrow down in the sand, like the creature we found in hole number 100. However, the world's smallest underwater camera doesn't just give us access to holes and burrows in the sand. It also enables us to film inside other tight spaces that reef critters like to hide in.
So, although this technically isn't a hole, these Possilobora corals are full of all sorts of tunnels and networks. And in those tunnels and networks hide loads of different types of fish and crustaceans. So we've got damselfishes and wrasses. I can also see some little shrimps in there. But most importantly, we've got guard crabs.
Guard crabs are so named due to their relentless attempts to guard the corals they reside in from coral predators, like the crown-of-thorns starfish. When these predators get too close, the crabs don't hesitate to nip them with their large pincers. Now, they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, although perhaps the most striking is the rust-spotted guard crab. Despite looking very different, these guard crabs are united in their efforts to guard the corals they reside in. After all, without them, they'd have nowhere to hide. But it's not just corals that provide shelter for such a useful residence.
So, like corals, these sponges here are actually animals, and they feed by filter feeding. So they suck water in at the base here, and then as it rises up these tubes, they extract all the good stuff out of it. And in order to do that effectively, they have to have a very large surface area to volume ratio, so you can see that their tissues are very porous. It's also helped, of course, by having lots of tubes like these. As is the case with every ecosystem, especially coral reefs, critters make use of every little hiding hole, so guess we better get the camera down these tubes and see what we can find.
The tubes on this sponge were filled with small shrimps, but as we descended deeper, something much more interesting emerged from inside the interconnected tunnels at the base.
What is that thing?
This is a small, secretive sponge-dwelling crab that likely spends its entire life hunkered down within tube sponges on the reef. These sponges are practically impenetrable for predators, and the maze of tunnels gives the crab ample opportunity to escape should something dangerous find its way in. The sponge's protective surfaces are so good that this one was also carrying around a brood of orange eggs attached to its abdomen. This hiding spot isn't large enough for hundreds of sponge crabs though, so once these hatch, the youngsters will have to go and find a sponge of their own. However, sponges aren't the only invertebrates with holes suitable for the micro spy cam though, although some are a little less keen on being probed.
And here we've got a tunicate. Oh, well, I tried to get in there, but he's a bit shy. Not every hole's a goal.
But despite the tunicate showing resistance, that didn't stop me trying with other invertebrates.
Whoa, look at this massive sea cucumber. This guy's got a hole I'd be very keen to stick this camera into. Here goes nothing. I'm just kidding. All jokes aside though, it's probably not a bad idea looking inside this one's butt because sea cucumbers are known to offer all sorts of transportation services. I can see loads of shrimps and crabs hitching a ride on this guy, so I wonder what is in that hole. Oh, I can see something. Is there a crab living in there? I think there might be. Oh my word, there is. There's a little crab in there. That is crazy. Oh, poor sea cucumber. That can't be very pleasant. Mind you, surely you can get rid of it. He's just got to push hard enough.
I'm not sure how much benefit the sea cucumber gets from its relationship with this little sea cucumber crab. But believe it or not, partnership between very different species is incredibly common on the reef. And one of the most interesting pairings was busy working together in hole number 82.
Oh, I've just seen something dart into this hole just here. I wonder what that is. Let's send in the spy cam. It looks like it maybe turns a corner, but I can't quite see.
This fish is a shrimp goby, named for its unusual relationship with the pistol shrimp. Pistol shrimps are common reef critters, armed with an oversized claw responsible for much of the clicking noise you can hear on the reef. When the coast is clear, the shrimp goby emerges from its shared burrow, keeping a lookout for potential predators. The pistol shrimp, or shrimps in some cases, then get to work excavating and maintaining the burrow.
Oh, and by the way, this here is the setup we're using to get these macro videos. So this muck stick sits firmly in the sand. You can stick a GoPro or a light on it, and then the macro lens here enables us to get the really tight shots on the GoPro. So now the GoPro can focus on small objects here rather than out here. And if you want to support the channel and grab yourselves one of these macro lenses or one of these muck sticks, go and check out the link in the description.
Now, there are many different species of shrimp goby, with each species favouring partnership with a different species of pistol shrimp. However, all the different combinations work together in exactly the same way. The pistol shrimp is the workhorse, whilst the goby keeps a lookout, and there are dangers everywhere. Other critters also shoot back into their holes when a threat presents itself.
So there's a couple of little holes, one just here and one over there, that I think are a home of a really weird species of worm, but I've never really known, and I've never obviously had a camera inside them. So
Hey Mello.
let's get it down there and see what we can see. It's going to be a tight fit.
These tube worms are filter feeders, extending their large frilly appendages above the sand to catch organic matter as it's swept through by the currents. Many different species of filter-feeding worms reside in different holes on the reef. Some burrow into corals or crevices in the rocks, whilst others design their own homes.
The worm basically secretes a mucus that sticks to sand and rubble and creates this tube that then runs underneath the sand. And it will stay in that tube for its entire lifetime, hunting from it and hiding in it. Yeah, he looks pretty safe down there.
However, when diving on these reefs, occasionally you stumble across an enormous dark hole that seems never ending.
Oh, look at that massive hole there.
I'd never been able to explore these until now. It was time to send the world's smallest underwater camera down the largest hole on the reef.
Okay, we're going in. It's so hard to see what's going on down there. I can see the faint glow of the light, but that's about it.
The entrance to this tunnel descended over a foot below the surface before sharply bending round. Just beyond the junction, a small goby appeared, but this definitely was not the creature responsible for digging such a large hole. And given what happened next, it was quite surprising to see such a small fish seeking shelter within this burrow.
Oh, it just attacked the camera. Oh, and on that note, I'll see you next time.
Guys, we're working on some improvements to the microcam so we can go deeper and get much clearer imagery. If you want to see what we find next, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're in the mood for more ocean adventures,
Cool.
you'll probably like this video.
Moray pet. That's crazy. They like it. Fish friend. What moppy? We should pet random morays? Got it. Never had moray. They bite really bad, Sag. That was interesting fish petting and ocean gotcha. Thanks for sending the vids. Moving on is another friend animal. The vid is the process of making friends with a tiny spider. Let's see how you can be a spider friend. Let's see how we can be a spider friend.
This is Earl, a tiny jumping spider who has the most adorable face. To get a sense of how small Earl is, here he is next to a tiny toy Snorlax, and here he is next to an orange. Despite their minute size, jumping spiders are some of the most rewarding pets you can keep, and most interestingly of all, I hear that you can form bonds with them. So to test this out, I'm going to see how far we can take this friendship over the next 14 days, and this begins on day 1. Earl now has a new home, and I was worried he wouldn't take to it, but as he went in, my fears were squashed as he started to wiggle his butt and do what looks like a happy dance. But this is no happy dance. What Earl is actually doing is building himself a web. Think of it as a home within a home, and look how cozy he is in there. I'm going to leave Earl to settle for a few days, and on the morning of day 3, I'm going to test to see where our bond is at. The first goal is to get Earl to step onto my hand. The second goal is to get him to stay there, and the final goal is to get him to accept food directly from me. If we can hit all 3 of these in the next 2 weeks, then Earl and I will have officially formed a bond. The first attempt didn't go so well, with Earl showing a defensive stance before walking away from me and looking back with those beautiful eyes. But I'm not going to give up there. On my next attempt, he almost stepped onto my finger. And on the final attempt, Earl actually steps onto my hand before quickly deciding against it and scurries away to jump on my lamp. We have actually made some progress today, but rather than force Earl to step onto my hand, I have another plan. Unlike most spiders, jumping spiders don't spin webs to catch their prey. Rather, they hunt them. And this provides the opportunity for Earl to associate me with feeding time. He caught that fly all on his own, but let's see if he'll take a cricket from my hands. I genuinely thought he was going to take it then. Perhaps a fly, Earl? No, how about one in the comfort of your home? But just as I thought that today was going to be a failure, Earl did something I did not expect. Even though Earl is just a spider, no bigger than the nail on my index finger, and I am 190 centimeters tall, that makes me 190 times bigger than him, making me acutely aware that I am at the very minimum a complete giant to him. So when Earl took the steps onto my finger, I was incredibly happy as we had fulfilled the first goal. But he abseiled off, and to prove that this wasn't a fluke, I needed it to happen again. Day 6 ends on a high with Earl stepping onto my finger not 1 but 2 times, and day 8 starts with a bit of a shock. You see, Earl has been really active and hasn't spent much time in his web, so I had no idea that he was about to literally pop out of his skin. Or more precisely, his exoskeleton. Jumping spiders go through a phase called molting, where they grow too big for their current exoskeleton, stop eating, and retreat back to their webs in preparation for the big event. So when I found this exoskeleton in the terrarium this morning, I knew exactly what had happened. Day 8 ends with Earl grooming himself, and he must be left alone for a few days so his new suit can harden. And on day 12, I'm going to see if Earl can recognise himself. This is something that has always intrigued me. For their size, jumping spiders are highly intelligent and are known for their problem-solving skills and memory. But they do not live well in groups, so what will Earl do when he looks in the mirror? For about 2 seconds, he's a bit confused, but the fact he isn't scared or is attacking the mirror suggests that he's aware that it's not another spider. These creatures never cease to amaze me. Well done, Earl. I think you've earned a treat. There are still 2 more goals to solidify our bond. First, I need to get Earl to accept food directly from me, and then I need to get him to sit calmly on me. As I dangle a cricket in front of him, he seems disinterested. I wait, but nothing. But as soon as I let the cricket go, Earl decides it's time for dinner. Now this isn't really what I had in mind when I said I wanted Earl to take food directly from me, but it's certainly a step forwards. So on day 14, I try again. It's very sad to say this, but Earl is not going to live for very long, and the reason why I wanted to form a bond with him in just 14 days is so that he feels comfortable with me for the rest of his short life. And the real key to this is to get him to associate me with feeding time. As I dangle yet another cricket in front of him, he pokes that little face up, jumps at the cricket, but retreats. As I keep the cricket there, Earl comes back, has another look, but goes back again. Now I'm starting to wonder if he will ever take food from me. It has taken 14 days, but finally, Earl took a cricket directly from me, and we have crossed off another goal. Over the next 3 hours, he filled his boots and his abdomen swelled, and this means it's time to complete the final goal. I have to get Earl to hop on me and stay there, something he hasn't done in the entire time that I've had him. At first, he does not want to step on my finger and moves away, but as I extend another finger out, Earl climbs on. Now, he has done this before, so it's nothing new, but he always hops off fairly quickly. Something he does again. But this time, he climbs back up and proceeds to spend 10 very calm minutes on my hands, and the final goal is finally complete. Spiders may not have the same capacity to feel emotion like mammals, but they are intelligent creatures who have the capacity to learn. Earl, who, by the way, is named after a character from the great Sega Mega Drive game, has come a really long way in trusting me since day 1. And even though he will live a short life of up to 3 years, this is the start of our friendship, and one that will continue for the rest of his life. If you liked Earl and dig other animals in terrariums, then subscribe and maybe check out this video.
Whoa. Nice video. Spiders scared me a lot, but on vid is okay. Sometimes it gives me the ick, but it's okay. Last but not least, daily dose. Customer saves employees from fire. Thanks for being here.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This fire started at this Dunkin' Donuts and the employees had no idea what to do, so this customer saved the day.
Nobody seems to care. Yeah, there you go. Fire extinguisher right there. Here, you want me to help you? Hold on. Put this here. So you're gonna pull?
Yep.
This principal and student decided to prank and scare people at their graduation.
One,
Okay.
two.
WTF, why lol.
Okay.
Three.
Does anyone know how this works? This truck was on fire when a propane tank suddenly also caught on fire.
Here comes propane tank.
This baby raccoon fell off the roof, but the mom saved it at the last second.
God, she's not gonna go get him up. She's gonna drop him. Oh no.
Look at her go.
Wow.
Imagine trying to explain that this is why
Whoa.
you were late to work.
Why is so thick? Lololo.
This crow stole this dog's squeaky toy and was taunting him with it.
I'm sorry.
These people left special instructions for their delivery driver to shout when dinner arrives.
Dinner!
I'm so hungry. I can eat.
Lolololo.
Dinner!
I'm so hungry. I can eat a baby that will not stop crying.
You can see the moment that she realized that she mounted this TV upside down. For some reason, his glass was sticky and got stuck to this table. The first one to shake all the balls out of the box wins the game.
Picked up the trash to take it out. There's a mouse in it. Ah! No! Holy
Oh hell nah, nightmare situation. Oh hell nah, nightmare situation.
it out. There's a mouse in it. Ah! No! Holy
Hey Wes, what are you doing?
I put something on me.
Did you put it everywhere?
I put on.
Did you get any on your face?
I did.
Let me see. Oh good.
Lol 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 lol.
Any on your face?
I did.
Let me see. Oh good.
Ping Pong the animation live action.
If you throw water on dry eraser ink, you can make a drawing come to life. This delivery guy was on his way to Walmart when they asked him for some muffins.
We're causing the traffic! For real!
This baby elephant loves to go sliding down this hill.
Ah, that was so cute.
So you drive this thing by yourself? Yeah. All right, there you go.
Watch that light.
Go, 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 go.
This fancy dinner cruise just barely fit under this bridge. Her dog was terrified after they got pulled over by the police.
Lol lol lol.
Please.
Goose.
I feel like being able to move your teeth around isn't a good thing. He told the waiter to take away his grandma's meal.
What the hell?
What is that? Why?
This dad has identical twins and couldn't figure out which one was which.
Kevin! Mama's talking to you. Come here. Come say hi. Come here, Liam. Who are you? Are you Kevin or Liam?
I'm Kevin.
You're Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, you are Kevin. Jesus.
The who are you? Lololo.
Are you Kevin or Liam?
I'm Kevin.
You're Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, you are Kevin. Jesus Christ.
This poor dumb cat can't figure out how to get back inside.
Oh, are you serious? Don't say I never taught you anything. Did you know that if you put grapes in your lips, you'll look like a goat?
This dog is obsessed with watching squirrel videos on an iPad.
iPad dogs.
This dad was chasing his son around the hotel room.
No way. That's crazy.
Bro.
The jump.
Bro.
Bro is a double on an action movie. Lolalol.
Bro.
Excuse me. No. Excuse me.
Oh my god!
This guy walked outside at the same moment a meteor was falling from the sky.
No mames.
I don't know if this.
My eyes.
I don't know if this is impressive or kind of gross. That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Thanks for watching vids with me. I hope y'all enjoyed. I had a chill moment. Thanks about it. And for participating. Thanks about it. It has been kinda stressful days for me, but here we are once again. I love doing streams cause they boost my mood. So I hope they boost yours too. Have a nice rest of the day or night. Take lots of care. Drink lots of water. And stay safe. Please donate plasma if you can. I will see y'all tomorrow Friday for the start of the week. My bad the weekend. Lol.
로로로로로를.
Lol. Anyways. Can't wait for tomorrow's stream. See y'all. Bye bye. Bye bye.